Gaming is one of the most popular activities in the world. Billions of people play it almost every single day, and the industry continues to grow and is now in fact even larger than the film and music industries combined. With all these people playing video games, we thought, is all gaming created equal? Or are there different types of gaming that we should be aware of, from casual play to a gaming disorder? So in this video, I'm going to teach you the gaming continuum and help you identify what type of gaming you might have and also what type of gaming you might want to have. Now, all gaming fits on this spectrum. It starts from recreational play to at-risk play to problematic play to disordered play. What these mean overall is that when someone's playing video games, they may just be having fun or they may be beginning to experience negative impact. So let's go through them one by one. Recreational gaming is when gaming is just a hobby. To people who play games casually, it really is just a game. They spend time at work or school, they spend time with friends and family, they have other hobbies and interests, and gaming is very much just one of many things that they like to engage with. At-risk gaming is when gaming is beginning to take up more of an individual's time, but they're not yet experiencing or displaying more serious negative consequences. Some behaviors associated with at-risk play might be losing interest in other activities and gaming becoming more of the only thing that you're doing. Maybe spending money or overspending money in games, engaging in loot boxes. This could also be an at-risk behavior within games. Being toxic when you're playing. Playing games during the weekdays when you have other priorities like school or work. And pursuing esports or streaming as a career. Now again, at-risk play doesn't mean you have a problem, it just means that you're engaging in games in a way that brings increased risk for a potential problem. Problematic play is when you're playing games and you're beginning to display negative consequences. The negative consequences might not be to a point where they're so severe that you have a full-blown disorder, but you're beginning to see real-life consequences from your play. Maybe it's affecting your grades, your performance at school, it's leading you to not be as present with your relationships, maybe with a partner or with your family. You're beginning to lose motivation, drive, hunger, and you're just really more comfortable playing video games than engaging in the real world. For someone with problematic play, either the consequences aren't so severe that it's led to a full-on disorder, or the duration of the consequences is still quite short. So when we look at disordered play, what we're looking at is significant negative consequences in someone's life. In my experience, I had dropped out of high school. I was pretending to have jobs and deceiving my family. I had no control over my games. I was playing 16 hours a day. I lost relationships. Connection with my family was really poor. It was really causing severe negative consequences. I also had no desire to change any of that. Another key difference in disorder versus problem is when you have a gaming disorder, the severity of your consequences and the duration will also be longer. So the duration might be over a year this has been going on, and yet you're still in the same situation, or it's continuing to get worse and worse. So there's recreational play, at-risk play, problematic play, and then disordered play. So I'm curious, where are you? Where would you describe your gaming currently? Share it in the comments below. The key isn't to judge yourself for where you're at, it's to identify it so you can make the changes you need to. If gaming is just a hobby, it's just something fun that you're doing, it's a way you're connecting with friends, and it's not causing problems in other areas, then there doesn't have to be anything wrong with it. But if you're gaming and you're beginning to see some red flags, you're beginning to experience some problems, or it's a really big issue in your life, then it's time to do something about it. It's time to get this area of your life handled. Now on GameQuitters.com, we have a ton of resources for you, lots of free resources as well, and also paid programs. If you want personal coaching, then you can go to GameQuitters.com/apply, and I'll personally work with you to get this area of your life handled. The clients I work with all over the world come from all different backgrounds and ages, some who are under 18, some who are in their early 20s, and some who are even over 30 or 40 years old. These are people who really want to get gaming under control. They want to live life with more passion, more purpose, and more motivation. So if that's you, you can go to gamequiz.com/apply and you can apply for a coaching call with me to see if that method is right for you. If you're wondering if gaming is harming your life, you can also watch my video on 12 ways that games harm your life to get a better idea of what your situation is and what you should do about it. Again, it's more about how gaming's impacting your life, not about whether or not you're playing. So if you're gaming and it's all good, then it's all good. But if you're not thriving, if you're not doing what you want in your life, then it's time to change. Change can be hard, it can be a bit difficult, but it can also be really easy, especially when you have the clarity to understand that it's time. So if that's you, then let's get you back on track. Go to gamequiz.com and let's start today. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you learned something, and I hope you're out there living your best life. If you're new here, hit subscribe, leave a comment below, introduce yourself, or if you've been around for a while, share how gaming's impacted your life and where you're at today. I love reading your guys' comments and interacting with you guys. So leave a comment below and I'll speak to you soon. All right, peace.